and welcome along to another Sheer Smokes. And I've just finished work. Just done two back-to-back doubles. So I've come out to, we're just outside Airth, which is in between Stirling and Falkirk. And I've come to one of my favourite buildings in this area, which is aptly known as the Pineapple House. So let's go and have a closer look. So, what is the story behind the pineapple? Well, I have a few historical facts for you. The building itself was first built in 1761, and it was built as a summer house for the then 4th Earl of Dunmore. Now, the Earl was a guy called John Murray, who was actually a governor out in Virginia in the US. And he built the summer house so he could oversee his estate of Dunmore, obviously during the summer months and on his weekends. And I think he had friends would come and stay as well. On his return from the Americas in 1777, he had the pineapple placed on top. Now, legend has it that sailors, on their return from their travels, would often bring home with them pineapples, and they would sit them on their garden fence just to announce their return. So this was quite a big, bold statement from the Earl himself. Of course, back then, pineapples were a sign of great wealth. So to be able to have a pineapple the size, as you see in the picture, just stuck on not even just your home, but your summer house, was a sign of great bling. And so kudos to the Earl for being able to pull that off. And it must have been a stunning sight back then, if you came to visit. I mean, it's still a stunning sight now. I've been bringing my kids here since they were young, and when you first catch a glimpse of it through the trees, it is quite a sight. I've just finished work this morning, and I'd already planned to come here because I wanted to try out the new pipe, and I thought what better backdrop than some stunning Victorian architecture up against some stunning Italian pipework. And this is a Savinelli cocktail 164 sandblast finish with the fishtail stem, and really loving this pipe. This is its first outing, but already fell in love with it. It's the way it feels, the way it looks. I just love the way it hangs as well. Just feels so natural. Love it. As for what's in the bowl, I've gone for the Savinelli Cavendish. A ribbon cut tobacco. Apologies if you already know about Cavendish, it's just out of interest. But a nice mixture of light Virginias, well, golden Virginias, I suppose, some light burley in there, and some oriental leaf. There is a honey and caramel topping, which as soon as you open that tin, that comes out right from the top. And in smoking, that comes through quite clear as well, which is really nice. So I'm really enjoying enjoying this one. Because of that caramel, there's that hint of like a sort of toasted brown sugar, which is, yeah, I'm tending to leaning towards those aromatics that have that kind of sweetness. Yeah, very, very, very pleasant. So yeah, it's a perfect spot for a nice bowl. It's just gone 9:15 in the morning. I've just finished work about an hour ago, um, and I already planned to come here. As I as I said earlier, I've been coming here for quite a while, so I knew it was going to be a great spot for a pipe, especially when the weather is as good as this. It's just awesome, and it's just a nice place to come, nice and quiet. You can hear the birds chirping away, and it's a really interesting place to come. So if you're ever in this area, definitely have it on your list. There's not much to do while you're here. It's just mainly just to come and stare at the pineapple, get those pictures taken. And there is 2 nature walks that you can do, which are really interesting. You'll see plenty of wildlife kicking about. We're just outside Airth, which is in between Stirling and Falkirk. So there's plenty to do en route to the pineapple. And once you get here, as I say, the architecture, it'll just astound you. And it still does to this day when I come and visit. You first catch a glimpse of it through the trees, and then you see it in its full glory. I'm just hoping that my pictures have done it justice, because the architect has caught it spot on, especially the detail in the pineapple itself. Sadly, nothing is known about the architect, so we don't have a name for him. But he was definitely top of his game. Another interesting fact is that pineapples were first grown in Scotland in 1731. Records show. So yeah, the building itself is now owned by the National Trust of Scotland, and you can actually come and stay. You can rent it out overnight, which I think would be quite a cool thing to do in the summer months. But yeah, definitely put it down on your list if you ever come to visit. So as I said, I've just finished work. It's been a hectic back-to-back doubles, so I'm glad to come out and get a bit of R&R. And the plan today is to enjoy this bowl in this amazing setting. I go and pick up my son later on this morning, and no doubt we'll be heading out for a little adventure, so hopefully I'll be able to grab a cigar outdoors. So looking forward to that. It's Saturday, I've got the rest of the day off. Hopefully be able to pop this video on later tonight. If that's the case, then I hope you're having a great weekend, and thanks again for all the comments and for tuning in. It's always greatly appreciated. And yeah, so I'm just going to chill out here for a little while and enjoy what's in the bowl. As I said, that ribbon cut I find really nice for packing. Packing is still a little bit hit and miss for me. Still very much a learning curve, but an enjoyable one, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy the morning sunshine, enjoy the bowl, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And until next time, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.